Hello everyone, welcome back to City Skylines, jumping in to do more building of our beautiful city here, which has just exploded over time. We actually have some comment suggestions that we've taken from other videos here. Most of it is centralized to the nature preserve, so I'm going to put those in towards the end, so if you want to check those out, what we've done. If you have any suggestions that we could do to our city, we can apply them definitely. Just put them in the comment section. If I choose them, we will definitely apply them. So thank you to everyone who suggested those as well. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump into this and see what we can get into. So one thing I did apply that everyone kept suggesting over and over, I don't have any snippets for anyone to be able to, that suggested, unfortunately, but a lot of people did, was the one-way roads. Now, I know you're looking at this going, what the fuck did you do? But I am experimenting with shit, as Spoonbill would say. We are just kind of testing the waters to see exactly what we can do with these one-way roads to have it run a little more efficiently. For me, I know that there's probably a way to do this, but I am unsure as the exact way. So if you have any way or suggestion to tell me, I would like to see it because I want to see how these one-way road roundabouts work. I got the one-ways, but I also have to get some other mods that allow me to change the road arrows and stuff like that just to make it easier. But the traffic has got a little better over here. It really has, which is nice to see because it was absolutely fucked up beyond belief. Oh, in other popular news, we got a factory. I just wanted to plop one down just to see, and this bitch is actually running. You guys remember over here, oh, I don't know, it was a lot of episodes ago, before these storage things were here, I had like this mess of an area with all these unique factories, which didn't do jack shit. They just would stay there and said not enough, whatever it is, natural resources. Now that we have all this other shit going, we got these factories going. Not all of them work, but this one is working, and it's a massive fucking one, and it's making petroleum. Or it's a petroleum refinery. Production values almost $5,000, and we're making a beautiful, beautiful profit right now. So that's probably, I mean, it's still $61,000 in debt, but in the end of the day, that's still not as bad. So we're going to start populating our factories over here as well, too. I want this to really be in a massive industrial zone, which is going to need to be surrounded by residential as well, so that way they can encompass off each other and get people to populate the factories, because right now this has workplaces. I want to say if that's the number of people working there, that's 61. So we could definitely use a lot more, but we don't have a lot of residential room over here. We also have to be wary about the airports, which are causing, noise stuff, which is fairly heavy. But honestly, we can probably build another neighborhood along this. That would actually look really good here. We might take away this road as well, too, leaving a big, big area for us to kind of just get in here. This road is used, but honestly, fuck it. I think I added it just to add another thing there, but that's not necessarily what we want. Oh, maybe I just need to one-way. Oh, no, that is a one-way. I see. I mean, that theoretically should keep traffic flowing. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it should at least, but, you never fucking can tell anymore. So that is our new building area. With some of these new mods that we have some pretty aggressive... I think this is softened terrain. I think we've already done this, if I'm not mistaken, too. We can really put this up, brush size up, and give us a very, very quick result. And if we do this, we're going to level out the earth so that way when we start building, everything's going to be nice and smooth in this neighborhood. It's not going to be jagged. All the roads will be nice and solid here. Obviously, it's going to have a fairly big hill next to it, but I'm pretty sure we can knock that down. Well, actually, that's not bad, because at least it's going to make the road flat. So it'll be on a hill. It'll kind of be up on a hill as we keep building up, but I think that'll look good. It'll kind of sit it above the freeway a little, too, which will look nice. All right, I'm curious to see what we could do here. So this tunnel, where does this tunnel go? Okay, so it looks like it does some type of serpentine thing to get from this location to that. I don't know. See... This is a main traffic area where it just dumps semi-trucks. Literally just dumps them. I don't like how I see some trucks going through the neighborhood here. Then again, most of our semi-trucks are actually using the industrial road over here, which is nice. Probably it's good to keep them all industrial roads. That way they know which road to travel on. But nonetheless, let's see here. So I don't really want to add residential traffic to these roads, because then it's going to really make it fucked. But we already technically have this roundabout here. So if we dump traffic into here. And then I'm thinking maybe we could bring the traffic, entrance and exit into this neighborhood back over to this main avenue here. It's going to make it a hellhole, but this is technically a main avenue. And if I need to, I can take this road back and just, have a road there where that way this is an avenue and then this is a neighborhood road. You know what I mean? That would probably be the best way to go. We would still have roads on the other side. So maybe not. I don't know. We're going to have to think about that. But with this, for instance, I had to do some shit here to get this to work in the first place. So I don't want to fuck all this up. What is this? Oh, it's already full? How? How the fuck did we fill that up that quick? That's a big neighborhood then. Let's get the curvature road. That way I can put a little bit of a curve to it. I want 2 exits and entrances into this because it's definitely important with as much as going on there. But we also need to have room to get to this road right here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to extend this avenue outwards past this like tunnel thing. I'm going to stop it right there for right this second. Just because that's going to be our entrance point in and out of this new neighborhood along with this one as well. I might do another something somewhere because this road looks really empty with traffic, but this one looks like it's going to be shit real quick. Oh, you know what I could do? I could run the avenue. That actually might be a good idea here. So you see what we did here where, we are having a electrical grid issue right now. Oh, you know why? Because we just fucking terminated this fucking point, which is definitely an issue. Let's just put that there for right this second. This place has no power, but it's somehow good. All right, they should all be fixed now. So I'm going to take the same concept that we did here on this other neighborhood, which is flowing pretty good. I like it. It looks good. Everything else really doesn't have any issues either. I could simply do what I'm doing there. I'm going to have to fix that sickness issue that's going on over there. This looks nice too, but they all have the same core concept. So the core concept is avenue on the outside, neighborhood on the inside. So I'm going to extend this avenue here as far as possible. And this is going to allow us to really be able to have a lot of entrances and exits into this place. And we're just going to continue this right along here onto this road. Now, I don't like how this is. Oh, shit. That's the dirt road. Okay, we might have to level some terrain here. I'm a little concerned, though, because when we use this shit, it is severe. Okay, so maybe it's not too bad here. I'm gonna get risky. I should probably reduce this brush size a lot. Oh, we have the tunnel. I didn't even think about that, dude. We just exposed that whole tunnel right there. We want to get that land back above the tunnel. See, this is why I don't like using these mods with this, because it's just so fucking aggressive, dude. So aggressive. All right, let's fill this all back up if we can. That was a horrible idea. I forgot that there was our tunnel system running through that. That's not good. Okay, we're just going to fill that back up. That's a massive mountain now with some weird tops. Can we smooth that? There we go. Make it look a little more normal. Okay, we're looking good. So I'm going to not do anything too crazy here. So I think I need to make another road that runs along this. And I need to smooth out some of this shit that's going on here. I'm not going to be able to take away from what's going on. I didn't want to do that. Can I go back? I can. Wow, nice. See if I can just take away some of this mountain here. This is going to be a little... Look at this jank-ass fucking road. I should just delete it really quick and just redo this whole area because this is jank. A dirt road pushing that much fucking height. That's not good. So we're going to drop all this. There we go. That is going to clear some shit up for some building, dude. Some nice building. Is our tunnel still good? Our tunnel's still good. Somewhat. I'm going to just get that nice and covered right there. We're going to lose some major traffic. Okay, good stuff. Now we're going to smooth it. We just do this real aggressively with this one. Cool, good shit. Let's do brush strength really, really strong on this so we don't have to sit here for too long. That is much, much better. We're going to be able to do some really good stuff here. So watch my idea. So we're going to back this up. I'm going to keep the game paused for right this second. That way we have control over what's going on and we're not fucking up traffic. So we want that dirt road to lead out, obviously, to the dirt road. But we also want to make sure that people that are leaving this newly developed neighborhood have their own, you know, road that they can travel on that doesn't lead out to the northern part of the county. And people that do like to live in the middle of nowhere can continue to do so and travel on their own road. And we can also put some entrance and exits onto the freeway as well, which would be very beneficial for the neighborhood here, so they have quick freeway access that they can use. I'm a little concerned on the point of exit here, because it's going to dump it directly into an industrial area, which is not going to be good, because then people are going to use it. So what I might have to do is I might have to build a bridge. Actually, I could just at least put it here, and then they can just funnel off their own direction. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to continue it exactly how we were doing it here. Let's copy this road over. Give a nice little curvature to this. We're going to have to fix some electrical issues. This is not working the way I want it to. Why is it not? Do I got to go up one more? Up two more. Interesting. I don't know why it's not letting me put that over it. Oh, here we go. That wants to work. Whatever works. All right, so that's going to be our main avenue road that we can utilize to kind of get around from A to B. Which I think is going to be good. So we can kind of even make some other developments right here. They're going to be small, but I think we can do some really awesome stuff. And the same goes for... We got to be careful. This is almost at capacity, so I don't think it's going to get any worse than it is on this radius. So what we could do is probably just make a very small neighborhood in this one as well. So I say we get to it, since we've been doing a lot of, you know, setup for this. I want to work with this big one at the start if I can. Let's see our point of entry. So again, this avenue is going to be our point of entry here on how we're wanting this neighborhood to look. So to get it all started off, I want to see if I can not waste as much space as could be possible here, and I feel like it's already going to be starting really, really quick. There we go. Because then I can just tuck the inside of this neighborhood right against this fucking road here, which shouldn't be any noise or anything like that, you know? Shouldn't any noise pollution. Let's go ahead and curve the road this way just a little bit. Again, we can have an entry point here, but I feel like it's just going to dump more and more traffic. Then again, why would anyone want to go on the outskirts of that road when they could just get to this point so much faster than going up and around? So that's why we're definitely going to need to make this an important thing and not just a road that wraps around. Unless it has development that goes through, which I guess it will be important then. It's just not necessarily going to be, you know, the best road to take in the whole town, I guess. Let's keep going. I'm going to follow this curvature just a little bit here. I'm going to do what I can. That's not as smooth as I would like here, so we got to be careful, because that's not going to help our development look really that good. Okay, it's starting to get a lot more tame there. I guess that's not bad. The housing will flow it down, like, you know, smush it down a little, but still, I think it looks good when it's all flat like that. All right, so now we have this really odd-looking shape that we're going to have to break down into some type of neighborhood. I feel like off the rip, I see a nice little square here that we could just utilize to kind of just break that off. I don't necessarily like that. I want to get that as straight as possible. It's going to be good. 90-degree angle right there. And then we're left with just this weird thing, but we can kind of make some design that's like, you know, multiple cul-de-sacs that kind of go off on each other. I feel like this would be good if we did two types of... How can we do this? To like really fill out all this area as good as possible. That's not bad. That's really filling it out. And then this one could just be a cul-de-sac that kind of just ends in on itself there. That way it's all filled in and we're good. So we're going to use our other points of entry that we already made inside this neighborhood to kind of get this one started. We have about 2. And then these will also... I say we just do some type of like... We'll cut it off right there. There we go. And now we can do maybe... I feel like we should break this road down. I'm going to break it down right here. And again, these aren't going to really go in on anything to a specific road. These are just going to kind of go in on themselves. Oh, you know, that'd be weird, like a star type pattern. And we can even have another one break off from here. Oh, yeah, that's weird. But I kind of like it. And that's going to be a shit show living in that. But honestly, we can give them an out. And give them something at least. You know what I mean? give them a break somewhere. We're going to use the intersection point here. That way we don't have too much stuff going on. Again, this is going to be a cul-de-sac. And we're going to have it branch off like so. Nothing too extreme or dramatic here. And then this one, we have just a very small amount. Now, I think our intersection point maybe would look best if we came off of here. And then a nice little one that kind of branched off. Oh, fuck it. I'll take it, right? So you're going to have your regular type of neighborhoods here, which take up a vast amount of space with leaving, you know, very minimal to waste. And then you have their cul-de-sacs here, which have a little bit of greenery. I wish we would leave a little bit of greenery in between homes. That way we can easily use the tree mod to put trees down, because you've seen how stubborn it is. But at least this is a good start. So let's get this piped for now, because this area hasn't been fucking touched at all. Okay, we're going to get the basis connected there. And we're going to start getting some piping through the streets. I'm going to do diagonal like this, and then we're going to go through and connect them all across as well, too. That way there's a nice flow of fresh water going in and then also sewage going out. And it looks like our numbers are super high, so I'm not truly concerned about anything right now. I'm going to cut this in half. We're going to bring this down. Okay, now let's go ahead and connect these supplies. That way they have even more flow going on. Nice. Cool. That's a totally good area. I'm going to just spend the time to do this avenue really quick. That way when we make these neighborhoods, we could just kind of use the avenue piping and get it all squared away. We can kind of have some neighborhood kind of wrap all the way around this mountain here, make use of the whole thing if possible. So looking at this land that I want to make a neighborhood out of, I'm not going to be able to do much with it as bumpy as it is. So let's see if we could smooth this out a little. Go up to this hill. I think I need to take away some of this mountain. Let's not get too crazy here. Okay, that was a little too crazy. I want to take away the mountain, not anything else. And what did I do? Took away the goddamn ground. You know what? I just got a good idea. I should raise this up a little, even though I'm not doing it. The game's doing it. But if we raise it up a little, oh God, what's going on? Why is it eating it away? Is this not smooth terrain? Oh, that's level. We got to go back. I've been fucking it all up. Honestly, it doesn't look bad with the kind of hill there, but then again, it looks a little steeper than it probably should. Let's see here. What do I want? Smooth terrain. Yeah, that's what I want. I want soft, and I done fucked everything up. I think it looks good, though, because that'll help with noise pollution, though. If we have a little bit of a raise there, at least that's my, you know, best educated guess. I'm not sure if the game will actually do that. This looks so much better when it's smoothed out. It's going to make the neighborhood look just 20 million times better. Smooth out some of this mountain here. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of that. Now we can work. It almost looks like a golfing neighborhood of some sort, you know? All right, let's see what we got. I say we make a point of entry right here. And we can also make one like right there. We can also add some more, but that'd be a good starting point. Let's get a road to go right along the side of the mountain here. Okay, we're going to have to back that up because we're getting some of our housing taken away, and that's not what we want. And I think it's the angle of this street, too, which is doing it. So let's try this again. I'm going to go more off like so. Some of those are going to be rather small homes. That's why I want to stay away from the base of that mountain. That way it doesn't chip into anything. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a very small neighborhood, but it's going to be something. You know, I'm good to pause the game now, too. I want to see what the traffic does over here. That's where we last fucked shit up. It's not looking too bad. Everything's been resituated. Okay, so focusing on our area here, I'm going to just go and massive build really quick. Just get these neighborhoods squared away, put down in the ground. So this one's going to be weird. I want to just do something that's super windy and weird, especially because this looks like it's some type of golfing area. I don't know why the fuck that's coming to my mind. So I'm going to go off from this point right here, and I'm going to get some aggressive stuff going on. And it's going to be a dead end for right this second. But from here, we're just going to go and kind of have some fun and fill out the area by just branching off of each other, almost like a vein or something. You know what I mean? That way, this area really just feels like some type of intertwined cul-de-sac, which you can't really leave. I mean, you obviously can leave. You just got to go out the way that you came in the first place. So I'm going to go off like right here, and we're going to get a nice little curved road right there. From here, we're going to go off and kind of just bend it. We got a little area right here. We could put like a little road, but we're not going to get... Ah, fuck it, I'll take it. That's going to be some tiny-ass homes, but whatever. See, that's what I wanted. Just something crazy and different looking. You know what I mean? That's perfect. That's a fucking mess, but it's perfect. Actually, we could use this as another entry point in. That way it's not a shit show like maze for them trying to fucking leave. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get this piped up from our avenue piping. Do that exterior road there. Then from there, we're just going to go ahead and do our cross pipes. And we're going to cross those over as well, too. Cool. All right. So I'm not seeing too much other area that we could build, honestly. Neighborhoods, at least right this second. I chipped away at this mountain beyond fucking belief. But I think it needed to be done. You know what I mean? We had to kind of chip away from it. Open it up a little. I want as much building room as possible. I like the mountains in this game, but I feel like too many just take away from vital building area that we could be using. Now comes the fun part. So before we go ahead and put any population down, we have to make sure we're remembering that these areas need emergency services, medical, and all that stuff. So first things first, we're going to put a firehouse down at several locations here. And we're going to use the avenue to get them into this place. I want to say we're going to wait for it to take effect. So I say for logistics, we put one on the... Oh, you know what we should do? We should probably connect this too at this point. That way... I don't know. It would really separate those traffic. Honestly, it really would. But I don't know if that's the best idea because we really should be dumping people out into this roundabout here. Because then I could put this roundabout or this thing on the roundabout right here, maybe. Let's connect this. I know this is not going to be a one-way road. Then again, we could use it as an exit out of the city versus... No, I mean, I can still... I can have a two-way on that. That's not going to be that big of a deal, you know? And I think it would be beneficial because if someone needed to get in from this side, they could easily do that as well. I would like to sneak... I wonder how that's going to look. Is that going to do what we need it to do? Oh, God. There is so much of this area not taken care of now. We're going to have to put one inside this neighborhood, dude. Does this not handle more of an area? You'd think it does. Oh, I think it does. Maybe I can get rid of this one now. I'm curious. Let's see here. Oh, see, that whole area is now greenlit because of that firehouse. So I want to say that that covers more... No, see, and then it fucking drops down. What is going on, dude? We're just going to put two in there. It is a big neighborhood. We're going to need it. So let's take this. Going to do a firehouse over here. That's not a firehouse. They're going to be fucking solid when it comes to fire department shit, dude. That's for sure. Let's get police in here as well, too. We're going to need to bring power to all this stuff pretty much immediately. We'll put a police on the outskirts there. It's a fairly small neighborhood, but I feel like we're going to need something on the inside, too, just to really cover it. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's get... You know what? I should pause the game. All that stuff's going to suffer really quick, but... It's going to be for the better because then I could just get the housing in there. The housing can be the thing that amplifies everything out instead of getting shitty-ass power lines everywhere. I really can't stand that. Or if we need some, that's fine. I just don't want a shit ton all up in that. Okay, let's go ahead and get... Oh, you know, and then along the avenue we can have businesses. Perfect. Perfect, dude. That's what I like to see. So let's also do medical really quick. We're going to... Is that a sauna? No, it's a crematorium. And I think I can put this here. Perfect. And we're going to do one. That's in between them, so that should fill them both out. Then again, game's paused, so I'm going to let that populate really quick. Perfecto. And then we can do another one over here. Same basis. That's going to take up a little bit of room, but we need that. That's important. What else do we got? We got law enforcement. We got emergency services. We've done that. We need a hospital. So we can go ahead and put a hospital over here as well, too. I'm not sure where this is going to fit. Just put that on the outskirts next to the fire station there. I don't like how close that is, so we're going to move it on the other side. There we go. Cool. That's going to be good. I'm not sure how much that's going to cover there, but hopefully it covers enough. Let's unpause it again, too. That way we could just see. Yeah, okay. That's looking good. I would like one over here, but we probably are going to have to put it on this side to take care of that big neighborhood. Yep, that'll do it. And let's get a sauna for good measure so that way people can go and treat themselves. And now we can start populating. So we're going to do the inside of this neighborhood. We're going to do it quickly because I'm just going to keep the game unpaused here. That way everything starts giving itself some electricity. That's what we really need. We can keep housing. I don't want to put anything on this, so let's make sure we don't do that. I really hope everything works out well because that's a small ass fucking exit that traffic will build up in the neighborhood. Super, super quick. Okay, that's a good start for that. Let's go ahead and get some housing over here. That is not what I meant to do. We're going to get rid of that. Keep it internal for at least the start. I wish there was a faster way to do this. Isn't there? Oh, shit. Okay, so let's do it like this. Oh, my God. I would have known, dude. Yeah, it's good, but then it's also really bad at the same time. Because, like, it just doesn't work the way that you're thinking it's going to. There we go. God, that makes it so much easier on, like, mass areas that you have to do. The reason why we paused the game, too, is because I don't want it to start building and then trying to do tiny homes for some areas. So, I just paused it really quick. That way we could get it all squared away. And then I'm going to go through and get rid of the single squares. So that way we don't have micro homes or anything that's too... I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. 4s are okay. The smaller it gets, though, just the worse it looks in my book. So we're going to take all these out. I'm actually going to have no housing entering the neighborhood, which I think will look really good. And let me just make sure all the 2s and 1s are gone from the equation here. We'll get rid of that as well, too. This is going to be the entrance of the neighborhood, so let's keep it clear of all homes if we can. All right, that's looking good. We got a few more squares here. That's going to throw off most of the stuff if we don't get those, because then it won't use the whole population that it should. I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of this and this. Okay, so now we can go ahead and go back to green here, and I can just hit this whole fucking area. Oh my God, that made it so much easier. Now I can do it with you guys instead of feeling like I'm taking too long. Let's not do anything too crazy here. We're going to use a paint bucket for this. Okay, same principle entering the neighborhood here. We're not going to have too many homes, but for the most part, that should be good. Let's let the houses drop here. Oh my gosh, it's going to get real. But they need to do it quick. That way we can get electricity where we need to get it. So to start it off, let's use our base here. We'll just get some stuff going there. And we're going to get some stuff going right down there. And they plopped a fucking home right where I put that power line. Taking a look at our new neighborhoods here. Everything's looking really good. No issues from what I can see. No piping issues, anything of that nature. Let's see. Population growth of a fucking shit ton. I don't know where we were at before, but we're almost up to 130. I would say... I've never played this game before we all started playing together, that's for sure. Taking a step back, though, I definitely want to say we might be able to get 500,000 or 600,000 population. I don't think we're going to be able to get 1 million because that's not enough room, especially because we have to keep building industrial areas and stuff to equate for the population growth that we're doing. We're also going to need to do more areas that help bring in more money because right now we're up to 81,000 in debt. I'm not sure why it climbed so bad there, but I think it's time we get some businesses in as well too, because right now our debt ratio is just superseding fucking absolutely everything, and that's not good. With our new neighborhoods added, I think that's definitely going to help fill some stuff out. I actually have lost where we just add. Oh yeah, that's right. You can hardly even tell that we added them. It looks like they've been there for quite some time. So these two neighborhoods. Oh, that's right. Businesses. We need to get some fucking businesses like ASAP. I say low density. Just get this fucking place just fluttered with businesses on this avenue here. That way, all the people that live inside this neighborhood don't really even have to go far to spend money, to go make money by getting a job, all that stuff. So this should help out tremendously when it comes to stuff. We should get some high density, but that should be kind of more in an area where it would be suitable. I don't think this area down here is suitable for that. We're definitely going to need to get a new industrial area cooked up. It's been a minute since we've done that, honestly, and I think it would be very beneficial if we did so. This one maybe might get some more people working at it with this new neighborhoods that are surrounding it. I'm not entirely sure. We're just going to have to kind of see as time goes on there. But at least they have those businesses on the exterior road right next to them. It's going to look really good out there. I think that's going to be a nice new neighborhood addition. So Sharks Unite here had a suggestion with the Nature Parks Reserve saying that the nature park needs a walk path through the front gate, not around, so you can make money. We've actually done this edit prior. You can't see it through the glorious trees that we've done. We're having a problem here. But I've changed around the path, as you can see. So now the path goes directly to it through the front gate. I can't put anything else through that, but that's technically how that works. So that's making me money. Income is 0. Never mind. It's not making me shit. So we have a suggestion here from Matthew saying, would recommend fire watchtowers in the campground areas. And that actually can be applied to more areas than just a campground. Now that we have this influx of trees, we want the fire watchtowers in pretty much all locations here. That'll signify it just to be this nice blue. So that way it's a low fire hazard. So we're going to put a fire watchtower here. And then we can also put... I guess we could put one on top of the hill there. That should just get all those pretty well there. I'm going to see if we can put one on the spine there. For the most part, most of our area has been handled. I went through and did most of that, but I think it would help if we kind of put these again in areas where all the other trees that we've put in abundance there can also be good. So that way we don't have forest fires or anything. Like, that would not be good because half of our shit would be taken out. We're going to put a fire watchtower across the river there so that way the shoreline can be hit as well too. Wow, that's really good. So we do have a lot of areas that, you know, could be a fire hazard or danger or something like that. But for the most part, everything is pretty much good. So if like that stuff catches on fire, it's just going to stay, you know, very internal. We don't really have to worry, which is good. So thank you for that suggestion. There is another part to that, which has to do with the disaster shelters. I have my disaster shelters. I don't want to do any moving of that right this second, so we'll have to do that in another episode, but thank you so much. Sticking with the theme of the nature park, we have a suggestion here from Rock for Jesus 777. Hell yeah. I love the nature reserve. Is there a way to add hiking through trails through parts of the forest? Just seems like a touch that would make it super realistic. Yes, it would. Also looks like our shit's on fire here, which is not good. Okay, they got the fire department there. So yeah, we do to some extent have some hiking trails that they can use from the Nature Reserve DLC that we're using here. And I believe it's being used, if I'm not mistaken. Now, you can see some people. It would look really good if we added more, though, so we could definitely do that. Our Nature Reserve is very small in comparison to all of our other stuff that we have going on that brings us income and stuff. But we can definitely add some more. How I want this to go, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it would look good if there was some type of trail that ran almost like through the spine of the mountain here. It's going to take away some of the trees, but for the most part, when you look at it from the ground perspective, it's going to keep it all there, and we could just keep this really random, really quick. That way, what is that? Oh, that's our zipline shit going through. We got to get more trees added here as well. We're just going to take that along the spine. Nice hike and trail along this whole spine in the nature reserve. Right near the watchtowers. Imagine someone going out and actually hiking this. Good fucking luck. I'm going to bring this back down. You know what would be great is if we put it back down and then go through all the new stuff that we did here. We got some pretty aggressive slopes, which is not going to help the grand scheme of things. There we go. We just got rid of some power lines, or I'm not sure what we deleted, but we deleted something. Oh, we deleted the other trail, I see. So we're going to have to go through and fix those, but we can at least get this. Oh, no, that's a road. That's why. Okay, that'll just get there. So that's a super random, windy fucking trail that someone can use to kind of just take around. I like it. It's different. And I think we should add a little bit more to our nature reserve as well, too. That way we just have some more campgrounds and stuff going on and can allow for just other things to happen in here. So I'm going to just randomly plop down some campsites here. And we can change the orientation of these as well, too. That way they're just facing every which way. Now, we have all of these squares here that we could be putting stuff in. And I think that we should do that. We could just put these big campgrounds in kind of just everywhere. Make it look nice and random. But we've got to get more stuff so that way more people want to show up to the campground here, and then we can just keep expanding it as time goes on. We're going to have to do a lot of road connections right here. This is going to suck ass. This is a pretty big fucking tent thing here. All right, let's just fill these out with a little bit more if we can. That way there's a nice selection of... oh, that's on the outside. Let's not add that one. There we go. Oh my god, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this because this is like going to be jumbled up. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get these roads to turn the way I want. Uh-oh. As long as we can just get it out somewhere, we should be good. Let's see if we get to... There we go. So some of these still need to be connected here. Let's see if we can get this in a better position right there. Connect to that. Oh, this is good. It's like separate campgrounds, honestly. Let's see. How can we do this? Yeah, honestly, that'll work really good. Okay, that has road okay, so everyone will have like their own little separate campground. Once you go in, it'll look really good. It'll look fucking very realistic, especially with the population of trees that we've added in the past couple time here. We can add this anywhere, but we have some not gonna work status going on. Okay, this one might not work. We could, yep, we could just do that. There we go. We've got another small tent here. Oh, this is gonna be the big one. So let's get this added. How are we gonna get this added here? There we go. Simple as that. All right, everything's been connected over here. Good stuff. Everything has road connection. Now we've just got to get these other ones. I'm going to speed through this because this is a little daunting. And we could be doing some other stuff right now, too. So let's just do this really quick. That is going to be where we wrap this one up, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode, we're going to get in. We got some new buildings because I guess I was missing some DLC. I have no idea how that's even possible. But we got ourselves a Statue of Liberty, and I got a little fucking island out here, and that's going to be fucking perfect. I feel like it needs to be by a roadside so that way people can actually go visit it. We shouldn't just waste it. But then again, we got some new stuff. So we got even some stuff like an Eiffel Tower that's fucking hidden. We've got the Grand Central Station. I think we had that. But we've got about 4 or 5 new buildings, maybe 6, that we can plop down. We're going to do that next episode, see where we can kind of get some stuff fit in here in either our downtown or surrounding areas. It's going to look really good. But nonetheless, thank you so much for coming and watching this episode of City Skylines, and we will see you next video.